You are standing in the wreckage of your own life. You are staring at a screen, or a letter, or an empty room, and your mind is paralyzed by a single childish question. How? How could they do this? How could he steal the credit for the project I built with my own blood? How could she whisper my deepest insecurities to my rivals? How could they abandon me the moment the tide turned? You are in shock. You feel a physical sickness in your gut, a cold necrosis spreading from your stomach to your heart. You thought you knew them. You broke bread with them. You shared your secrets in the dark. You defended them when others attacked them. And now you are looking at the knife sticking out of your back, and the handle is made of the bone of your own loyalty. You are not just hurt. You are humiliated. You feel like a fool. And let me tell you something that will hurt more than the betrayal itself. You are a fool. You are a naive child wandering through a slaughterhouse, wondering why the butcher is holding a cleaver. You are suffering from the Judas shock, and it is entirely your fault. You projected your own loyalty onto a blank screen. You assumed that because you would not betray them, they would not betray you. This is not virtue. This is narcissism disguised as morality. You believed that the world operates on the laws of a Disney movie, but you're not in a movie. You are in the jungle. And in the jungle, a wounded animal is not helped. It is eaten. The person who betrayed you did not change. They simply revealed their true form. They took off the mask because the mask was no longer profitable. And you are standing there bleeding, asking why. Stop asking why. The why is irrelevant. The why is physics. The why is gravity. You walked off a cliff and you are surprised you fell. It's time to stop being the victim of gravity. It is time to build wings. It is time to enter the Judas Simulation. We're going to perform a forensic autopsy on your trust. We're going to cut out the rotting organ of your naivety and replace it with a cold, mechanical heart of strategic paranoia. Society has fed you a suicide pill. From the pulpit, from the school, from the HR department, you were told the lie. Trust is the default setting. Assume the best in people. Innocent until proven guilty. True friendship is unconditional. They tell you that paranoia is a sickness. They tell you that if you are suspicious, you are the toxic one. They tell you to open your heart, to be vulnerable, to let people in. This is propaganda. It is a lie invented by the wolves to keep the sheep from building fences. If you assume the best in people, you are handing them the keys to your destruction. If you trust blindly, you are not being a good person. You are being lazy. Trust is an intellectual abdication. It is saying, I do not want to do the work of verifying your character, so I will just blindly hope you don't kill me. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is a capitulation. In the real world, the world of power, money, and survival, trust is not a default. Trust is a currency that must be audited every single day. The lie tells you that betrayal is an anomaly, that it is a rare, tragic event. This is false. Betrayal is the norm. Loyalty is the anomaly. Loyalty is an act of will that goes against every biological imperative of self-preservation. To expect loyalty is to expect a miracle, and you are betting your life on miracles. Let us consult the ghost of Niccolo Machiavelli. Let us look at the cold, hard calculus of human nature. Men will keep their word only when it serves their interest to do so. Read that again. I burn it into your retina. It does not say men are evil. It does not say men are good. It says men are self-interested. They are driven by the laws of survival, status, and acquisition. As long as your interests align with theirs, they are your friend. As long as you are the ship that carries them to the treasure, they are your loyal crew. But what happens when the ship starts to sink? What happens when a bigger, faster ship pulls alongside? What happens when throwing you overboard makes the ship lighter? And they will do it, not because they hate you, but because they love themselves more. Betrayal is not personal. It is mathematical. It is an inevitability when the vectors of interest diverge. To be shocked by betrayal is to admit that you have been sleepwalking through a minefield. You were not unlucky. You were unprepared. You failed to calculate the breaking point. Every human being has a price. For some, it is money. For some, it is status. For some, it is sexual validation. For some, It is simply the avoidance of pain. Your best friend has a price. Your loyal spouse has a price. Your devoted business partner has a price. You just haven't seen the offer yet. The Machiavellian realist does not wait for the offer to be made. The Machiavellian realist assumes the offer is already on the table. The Machiavellian realist lives in a state of strategic paranoia. This is not fear. This is readiness. The sword is not drawn, but the hand is always on the hilt. We're going to construct a defense system. We're going to build a panopticon in your mind. You must stop looking at your friends as static portraits of loyalty. You must start looking at them as dynamic variables in an equation of power. We're going to run the Judas Simulation. This is a mental war game. It is a simulation you run in the privacy of your own mind every single day. Here are the laws of the simulation. Law number 1, the pre-mortem audit. Most people wait for the body to die before they do an autopsy. This is too late. You must perform the autopsy while the relationship is still alive. Look at your 3 closest allies, the people you trust the most. Sit in a quiet room, close your eyes, and ask yourself this chilling question. If they turned on me tomorrow to save themselves, exactly how would they do it? Do not flinch. Look into the abyss. Does your business partner have access to the bank accounts? Does your friend know about that one time you broke the law? Does your colleague have the emails you wrote when you were angry? Does your partner know your deepest insecurity that could destroy your confidence if used as a weapon? Identify the knife. Where is it? Who holds it? How sharp is it? This is the pre-mortem. You are visualizing your own murder so that you can prevent it. Once you identify the leverage they hold, you must neutralize it before the betrayal happens. Change the passwords. Separate the finances. Delete the emails. Start shaping the narrative so that if they reveal your secret, it looks like a lie. You do not have to be mean. You do not have to accuse them. You smile. You shake hands. You buy them dinner. But under the table, you are unloading their gun. You are removing the ammunition so that when the day comes, and it may come, that they pull the trigger, click, nothing happens, and you smile because you knew. Law number 2, the law of divergent interests. You must constantly monitor the interest vector. Relationships are stable only when interests are parallel. You and your friend are both climbing the same mountain? Good. You and your partner are building the same family? Good. People change. Ambitions shift. What happens if your friend wants the same promotion you want? What happens if your partner gets bored? What happens if your business partner gets into debt? You must watch for the divergence. The moment their interest starts to point in a different direction than yours, the countdown to betrayal has begun. Do not ignore the signs. The subtle dig at your competence. The missed calls. The sudden privacy with their phone. The new friends they don't introduce you to. These are not accidents. These are tremors before the earthquake. When you see the divergence, you do not ask, what's wrong? You prepare. You diversify your alliances. You move your assets. You prepare the lifeboat. You do not wait for the captain to announce the ship is sinking. You watch the rats. If the rats are moving, you move. Law number 3, the canary test, micro-treason. How do you know if someone is capable of the big betrayal? You look at the small betrayals. The concept of micro-treason. People practice betrayal in small doses before they commit the capital crime. Do they gossip to you about their other best friends? If they do, they are gossiping about you to them. That is a mathematical certainty. Do they take credit for small things that they didn't do? Then they will steal your life's work if given the chance. Do they lie to their spouse on the phone while sitting next to you? Then they're lying to you. These are the canaries in the coal mine. If the canary dies, the air is toxic. Get out. Most of you ignore the canary. You say, oh, she's just venting. Oh, he's just exaggerating. No, they're showing you their character. They are showing you their operating system. The operating system is betrayal. Do not try to patch the software. Delete the user. Or, if you must keep them, because they are useful, never give them administrator access to your life. Keep them in the guest account. Limited privileges. Read-only access. No write access. Law number 4, the silo protocol, compartmentalization. You make it too easy for them to destroy you because you are integrated. Your work friends know your home friends. Your partner knows your passwords. Your mentor knows your fears. You are a single point of failure. One betrayal can collapse your entire network. You must adopt the silo protocol. This is how intelligence agencies operate. This is how the mafia operates. This is how you must operate. Build walls between the different sectors of your life. Your work life is silo A. Your personal life is silo B. Your secret ambitions are silo C. Never let the silos touch. If the people in silo A betray you, the damage is contained. They cannot burn down silo B because they don't know it exists. Do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Hoard information. Information is the only currency that matters. When you share everything, you are bankrupting your defense fund. Be a puzzle. Give everyone a piece of the puzzle, but give no one the box with the picture on it. Only you see the full picture. To everyone else, you are a fragment. A fragment cannot be effectively targeted. A fragment cannot be completely destroyed. Law number 5, the mutually assured destruction, the nuclear option. Sometimes defense is not enough. Sometimes you need a deterrent. Why did the Cold War never turn hot? Because of nukes. Because both sides knew that if they pressed the button, they would both die. You need nukes. This is the darkest law, but we're not here to be saints. We're here to survive. If you are in a high-stakes relationship, business partnership, high-asset marriage, political alliance, you cannot rely on goodwill. You must rely on mutually assured destruction. MAD. You must hold as much leverage on them as they hold on you. If they know your secrets, you must know theirs. If they can ruin your reputation, you must be able to ruin theirs. This creates a stalemate. A stalemate is the safest place to be in a dangerous world. It forces peace. It forces loyalty. They will not betray you, not because they love you, but because they fear the fallout. I know where the bodies are buried. This unspoken understanding is the foundation of the most stable alliances in history. Gather the intelligence. Keep the receipts. Save the screenshots. Archive the documents. Put them in a doomsday file. You will never use it. Hopefully. But the fact that you have it changes the energy in the room. You walk with the confidence of a man who has a gun in his pocket. You are polite. You are kind. But you are not helpless. And they can smell it. They can smell the danger on you. And predators do not attack dangerous prey. What happens when you enter the Judas Simulation? What happens when you kill the naive child inside you? At first, you will feel lonely. You will look at your friends and see potential enemies. You will feel a chill in the air. This is the withdrawal symptom of the drug called delusion. You are sobering up. But then, a shift occurs. You stop being anxious. Why? Because you are prepared. Anxiety is the fear of the unknown. But you have made the unknown known. You have simulated the worst-case scenario, and you have a plan for it. If your partner leaves, you have a plan. If your friend betrays you, you have the receipts. If the job fires you, you have a side exit. You become unshakable. You walk into the room with dead eyes. Not because you are dead, but because you are calm. You are observing. You are calculating. You are no longer reacting to their drama. You are analyzing their incentives. You become a master of gravity. You accept that things fall. You accept that people turn. And because you accept it, you can navigate it. You become the fox and the lion. The fox sees the trap. The lion crushes the trapper. You will find that ironically, your relationships improve. Why? Because you're no longer clinging. You are no longer desperate for their loyalty. You are independent. And independence is attractive. People want to be around the strong. They want to be around the one who holds the cards. By being ready for betrayal, you often prevent it. Because you signal that you're not a victim. You signal that if they come at the king, they better not miss. Most of you will recoil from this. You will say, this is too dark. This is too cynical. I want to believe in love. I want to trust my friends. Go ahead. Go back to the meadow. Go back to grazing with your head down. The grass is sweet, isn't it? The sun is warm. But do not cry when the shadow falls over you. Do not cry when the teeth sink into your neck. You chose the illusion. You chose the comfort of the lie over the safety of the truth. The butcher does not weep for the lamb. He simply sharpens his knife. I am speaking to the survivors. I am speaking to those who have already felt the knife and vowed never again. I am speaking to the architects. Are you ready to build the fortress? Are you ready to sanitize your circle? Are you ready to look at your best friend and see the potential Judas? It requires a stomach of iron. It requires a heart of ice. But it grants a life of freedom. If you are ready to see the unfiltered reality of human nature, if you are ready to arm yourself with the psychological weapons that the elite use to stay in power, then you know where the link is. Join the architects. We do not pray for loyalty. We ensure it. We do not hope. We plan. The simulation is running. The clock is ticking. Check your back. Is it clear? Are you sure? Click the link before it's too late. The rest of you, good luck. You will need it.